Welcome back to the Melodi Podcast. I'm your host, James Shelton, and today we're diving into one of the most chilling mysteries in music history. The legend of the 27 Club. For decades, music fans have noticed something strange, a pattern, a curse. Even some of the greatest musicians of all time. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, they all died at the exact same age, 27. Coincidence? Maybe, but the deeper you look into it, the weirder it gets. Is there something supernatural about the number 27? Is the music industry to blame? Or is it just the pressure of fame itself that leads these artists down a dark path? Today we're breaking it all down, the tragic stories, the eerie coincidences, and the theories behind 27 Club. So, let's get into it.
Hey, there is the melody where the music's always bright. From history to theory will keep your spirits light. Tune in for the stories, the rhythms and the groove. Join us on this journey, there's always more to prove. The melody, where every note's a thrill. The melody. Welcome to the Melodi Podcast with your favorite host, James Shelton.
So what exactly is the 27 Club? It's a term used to describe a group of influential musicians, artists, and actors who all passed away at the age of 27. Many under tragic and often mysterious circumstances. The idea first gained traction in the early 1970s after the deaths of Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison, all within a 2-year period. But as more names were added to the list, from Kurt Cobain to Amy Winehouse, the idea of a curse began to take shape. Let's start by talking about some of the earliest and most well-known members of the 27 Club. First up, Jimi Hendrix, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Hendrix revolutionized rock music, but his life was cut short in 1970. Officially, he died from an overdose of sleeping pills, but there have always been more questions surrounding his final hours. Then there's Janis Joplin, the queen of psychedelic rock, known for her raw and powerful voice. She passed away just 16 days after Hendrix, in October of 1970, due to a heroin overdose, a talent gone too soon. And of course, Jim Morrison. We talked about him last week on the podcast. His death in Paris in 1971 remains shrouded in mystery, as no autopsy was performed. Officially, he died from heart failure, but speculation of drug use and foul play still lingers. The 27 Club gained even more attention in the 90s with the tragic death of Nirvana's Kurt Cobain. His struggles with fame, addiction, and mental health were well documented, and in April of 1994, he was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. But, conspiracy theorists have persisted with some questioning the circumstances of his death. Cobain even referenced the 27 Club before his passing, adding to the eerie nature of it all. Was it fate, depression, or was it to do with the dark forces? Fast forward to 2011 and we lost yet another music legend, Amy Winehouse. A voice like no other, but a life plagued by addiction. Her struggles were painfully public, and in July of 2011, she was found dead due to alcohol poisoning. Her passing reignited the 27 Club discussions, especially since she had even mentioned fearing she would join it. And it doesn't stop there. Names like Robert Johnson, Brian Jones, and even actors and artists outside of music have been linked to this so-called curse. So what's really going on here? Is there truly a curse, or is it just a dark coincidence? Statistics argue that 27 isn't as significant as it seems. Many artists die young due to their lifestyle associated with fame. Drugs, alcohol, depression, it's a tragic cycle. But some believe there's something more, whether it's numerology, astrology, or something supernatural. There's also the Saturn return theory, an astrological idea that major life changes occur around the ages of 27 to 30. Some believe the immense personal and professional pressures of this period could play a role in these untimely deaths. I can account for that. I'm currently 29, and the past 3 years have not been great to me. Another eerie aspect, many of these artists hinted at their own demise. Kurt Cobain and Amy Winehouse both made comments about dying young. Even Jim Morrison once said, no one here gets out alive. Was it prophecy or self-fulfilling destiny? Beyond the most famous names, other musicians and artists have tragically joined the 27 Club. Robert Johnson, one of the earliest members of the 27 Club, was a blues musician rumored to have sold his soul to the devil for musical talent. His mysterious death in 1938 adds another layer of intrigue. Then there's Brian Jones, the original leader of the Rolling Stones. He was found dead in his swimming pool in 1969, with many believing there was more to his death than the official cause of drowning. Then there's Jean-Michel Basquiat, the graffiti artist turned painter who changed the art world forever before dying of a heroin overdose at, you guessed it, 27. At the end of the day, the 27 Club remains one of the music industry's most haunting mysteries. It's a reminder of the dark side of fame, the pressures of the industry, and the tragic struggles that many of these icons faced. Whether you believe in the curse or not, one thing is undeniable. The impact these artists left behind is timeless. So why does this keep happening? Here are some theories. Industry pressure and addiction. The music industry destroys with fame, drugs, and stress. Some believe 27 is a cursed number. Did some of these artists make deals with the devil? Or is it pure coincidence? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Alright, before we wrap up, let's check out some cool music history for March 8th. Now, before I do that, are you following us on Facebook? So now on Facebook, Monday through Friday, we're doing music fact, music history, and an under the cover segment where we cover a album or a song every day, going behind the lyrics, telling the story of the album or the song. This past Thursday we did Pearl Jam's album 10 and the song Black. Now, when I do this podcast and I research this stuff and I put it all together to make this happen, I learn stuff too, and I love music, so learning what these songs are about is a whole different level of interesting knowledge for me. But just, I love the song Black. It's a great song, but learning what it's about, you know, you hear the lyrics, you like the beat, but it's not until you really listen, you really look into the lyrics that you know what the song is about. Like, it just seems like another rock song, but once you look into the lyrics, it's like, oh, that's dark, but I understand it. It's actually about so it's about either his girlfriend like breaking up with him or dying, or the song has also been rumored to be about a girl who has an abortion without telling her boyfriend. Either one is still pretty sad, but go check it out. Every day, Monday through Friday, you get under the cover, you get music history, and you get a song fact, Monday through Friday. Go follow us on Facebook at Melodi-Media. Now, with that being said, I'm only going to give you 3 of today's music history. For the rest, you're going to have to go to Facebook. In 1973, Paul McCartney was fined for marijuana possession in Scotland. 1993, Beavis and Butthead debuted on MTV, and 2019, Juice WRLD dropped Death Race for Love. Make sure you go check out some of our other music content. We have music out now. Search for Mr. Melody, that's Melody with an I. We have music out. We have real music out now. I love creating music. It's like hearing the songs that we hear every day and being able to create your own music is great. There's a new song coming out every single week this year. had 2 come out yesterday. So make sure you go search up Mr. Melody. It's on any streaming platform. So Apple Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, Spotify. I prefer Spotify, so go check it out. That's Mr. Melody with an I. Here's a clip of her top song, She Got That.
Shimmy to the left, then she slide to the right. Spin around twice, then she take off like a jet. Everybody try, but they just can't match her style. The way she bring that fire with a lighter and a match. She don't care about what they say. She just vibe her own damn way. Got that magic, got that spark, lighting up the whole damn dark. She got that higgity, hoggity, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Make you wanna jump, make you wanna shout. Higgity, hoggity, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Ain't nobody do it like she do. Nah, nah.
Go check that out on Spotify or any streaming platform that you like. Apple Music, iTunes, you can download it on iTunes, Amazon Music, all the music platforms. Go check it out. Mr. Melody with an I. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Melodi-Media and YouTube at Melodi-Media. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and stay away from 27.